Sandipani Muni is a revered figure in the Hindu scriptures, particularly in context of Bhagwan Sri Krishna's childhood and his education. And why wouldn't he be? He was, after all, Sri Krishna's guru, along with his elder brother Balram and childhood friend Sudama, amongst others. Sandipani's story is filled with wisdom and devotion. His story is actually found mainly in two texts, the first one being the Bhagavad Puran, the Srimad Bhagavatam, but it is also found in the Mahabharata, specifically in the Harivamsha Purana, which is considered to be a commentary on the main Mahabharata itself, written by Veda Vyasa Muni. Sandipani was a great sage, a renowned teacher who was born in the city of Kashi, which is in present-day Varanasi in Uttar Pradesh, and he lived in the ancient city of Avantipura, where his ashram was, which is believed to be near present-day Ujjain in Madhya Pradesh. Sandipani was known for his deep knowledge of many subjects, including the Vedas, the arts, and other various scriptures. So this is why, because of expertise, when Sri Krishna and Balram were just young boys, they were sent by their parents Vasudeva and Devaki to study under a guru so that they can gain the necessary knowledge and wisdom at Sandipani's ashram, as was the tradition in both Vedic and Puranic times. Sandipani was chosen as their guru due to his impeccable reputation as a learned sage. Shri Krishna and Balram stayed with him and learned various subjects, including the scriptures, martial arts, and other skills. Sandipani was immensely pleased with both Shri Krishna and Balram, as both served their guru with devotion and applied themselves to the upkeep of the ashram. It was here that the friendship of Krishna Bhagwan and Sudama also flourished, but that's a story for another day. They were disciplined disciples, and Sandipani instructed his students specifically in the Vedas, the Vedangas, Siksha, and Kalpa. He trained his students in the science of archery, including high-level astras, divyastras, or divine weapons. He taught Mimamsa, logic, and the 6 expedients of politics. Shri Krishna and Balram were student prodigies. They were geniuses, such that they were able to master all forms of learning taught by Sandipani within just a single lesson for each subject. So they completed 64 forms of learning that Sandipani taught in 64 days and nights, so one lesson for one day. And not only that, but they became experts in each, just with a single lesson. Finally, when their training came to an end, Shri Krishna and Balram asked their guru as to what offering they could give to him, what Guru Dakshina they could give to him as a sort of honorific payment, as they considered it their honor and duty to serve him, for he taught them so much. Sandipani consulted with his wife, and in a very emotional way, they asked if they could go and rescue and restore his deceased son. Now, Sandipani had faced tragedy when his small boy, his infant son, had been engulfed and long dead, destroyed by the ocean near the shrine of Pravasa, which is in modern-day Patan Pravas or Prabhas, near the Somnath Mandir in Gujarat. Interestingly, many years later, Krishna Bhagwan would actually end up moving his entire kingdom and people to Dwarka, which is just up along the coast, also in modern-day Gujarat, and not too far from Somnath Mandir. Despite the tragedy, Sandipani was a guru devoted to his dharma and the cause of teaching, which he did faithfully. So now Krishna Bhagwan and Balram, both his students, were wishing to give their dakshina, and hearing his emotions and his plea, both were touched by their guru's sorrow and set off from their ashram in Ujjain in their chariot, and soon arrived at the ocean near Pravas. And reaching the banks of the water, they sat, observed, and meditated for some time. The ocean devta eventually noticed their presence, and he recognized who they were. So he approached them, he offered his respects, to which they told him their purpose and why they were there. They were there to seek out their guru's son. The ocean devta said honestly, "I have not devoured him. Rather, it is an asura named Panchajana who, O Krishna, is living in my water, and he's assuming the form of a conch. That is why he is also known as Shankasura, because Shank means a conch and Asura means a Rakshas or a demon. So Sri Krishna then promptly dived into the ocean. He found the Asura, he killed him, he slew him, but afterwards he was not able to find the young boy in his belly. So he ended up taking the conch that was remaining back to his chariot, and he went onwards with Balram in his quest to find the boy. They soon arrived in the city of Yamraj, which was named Sangyamani, and he blew his conch, Krishna Bhagwan's own conch, to announce his arrival. Hearing Krishna's arrival, Yamraj immediately arrived and offered his respects to both of them. He said to Shri Krishna, I know you are not a mere human. I know you both are the divine Vishnu in human form, and you live in the hearts of all. So what can I do for you? So once again, Krishna Bhagwan explained his purpose in reviving the child of his guru, whose untimely death has disturbed him, and requested Yamraj's help. So Yamraj then brought them the young boy. Shri Krishna and Balram then returned to their ashram with the young boy, where they asked if there was anything else they may do in honor of their revered Guru Sandipani. Sandipani, of course, was very, very happy, as was his wife, and he called both brothers as his own children, and he said he wished for nothing more than what they had already done, adding that when a guru has disciples like you both, what more desires could there be remaining? I have taught you all that I have to teach you, he said to them. And now it is time for you to graduate from my ashram and return to your own home, your own lives, and pursue your own destinies for which you have taken an avatar and you were born in this life. So dear viewers, that's it for today's video. The story of Rishi Sandipani illustrates the deep bond between a guru and his sishyas, a teacher and his students, as well as the importance of knowledge, of devotion, and righteousness that's found in Hindu philosophy. Why? Because Shri Krishna was a divine avatar, he was Bhagwan. Yet he gives his credit to his knowledge and success to his own guru, his own honored guru Sandipani. Such were the Muni's capabilities, prowess, and wisdom, and such is our culture that gives such an emphasis on honoring your guru, honoring your teacher, that even Bhagwan gave so much reverence and respect to his guru. Sandipani's teachings to Krishna and Balram are considered invaluable, and they are what have been passed down through generations. Thank you so much, dear viewers, and as always, stay curious.